Hope everybody's doing good today. I'm gonna make a little video. I just got something special in the box right here. I got the Waldrop PacSeat. I bought one from him, I think it was Monday. Today is Wednesday and here it sits. Or at least I hope my wife ain't ordered nothing big like that and I don't know about it. Watch out, Daisy. And so I keep telling everybody I'm leaning more and more towards ground hunting. I'm really, I don't bounce that good anymore, and I just hunting in trees is too much work for no more advantage than it gives me, I believe, especially in late season when the leaves are off the trees. So I don't know if y'all can see this. Let me drag this up a little bit. There we go. So anyway, I got with Tim at Waldrop PacSeat and got one, and I owned one for a short time, long time ago when they didn't freestand. They leaned against trees and did horse trading and all, and back then I was climbing 3 trees a day when I would go hunting, and I didn't keep it. But this one is supposed to stand on its own. But the first thing we're gonna do is this crap right here. We through with that. I do have a couple of lock-ons that's in the woods and funnels now, and I'll probably go set them when I pull them out. But I'm pretty much committing to ground hunting because I enjoy it so much. And I'm not hunting because I'm starving to death. If I was, I'd have a rifle. But I'm hunting because I enjoy it, and the most enjoyment I can get is hunting with that longbow off the ground. And because that's fun. I missed a doe several days ago, and I had a small buck. To have 2 deer within 15 yards, the buck was 12. Man, that's exciting, whether you get him or not. Now, granted, I don't go to the woods to look at butterflies. I go to the woods to kill deer, deer and hogs. And so I got, I think that as I keep digging into this ground hunting more and more, that we'll probably keep the freezer filled. Maybe with more pork than deer, but we'll see. But anyway, let's open this puppy up and see what's in here. And I hope it ain't like some women's clothes or something. People ask me sometimes what kind of knife I carry every day. I live out here in the woods around farms, and it ain't about skinning critters most of the time. It's about having a tool. And I have an old Camulus electrical knife I use, and that's what I carry in my pocket every day. Let's see what we got here. Maybe it won't be some bloomers and a dress or something. Oh yeah. Tennis ball. I guess that's for the legs on it. What's that there? You better not run off with these, Daisy. Set them right there. Pretty simple unboxing there. First off impression, this stuff is welded, it looks like. That makes it pretty solid. The bolts, everything looks pretty good. Comfortable looking straps. I guess that's yeah, here we go. That's the freestanding part there. That leg comes out. Now, see, we'll pull these around. Back the straps. There we go. There's a seat, and that's I guess that belt there is for going around your waist when you're packing it. So this part will be against your back when you're packing. This will come up, then that'll go down. Oh, here's the backpack part they got. Like it'll be against your back here when you're packing. You'll tie your meat in right there maybe. I use a backpack and carry mine out in a pack, but I'll carry my pack on top of this. A couple of things I like about this thing already. I'll go ahead and tell you. Number one, it's pretty simple. I like that. And I think I'll carry those tennis balls in my pack because it's got pretty good feet on it right there, legs. And I'll use them if I'm in some solid mud or something like that. I really do like how well made this thing is. Hey, let's give it a sit right here. Oh yeah. This is pretty good. Daisy, jump up. What you doing? This is pretty cool here. I've been using a three-legged stool, you know, and that leg going up in your crotch right here, that gets where it ain't comfortable. You got to move now. Don't run off of my tennis ball. And look at the look on this dog's face right here. Y'all see that? Is that not serious? You can't have these. You stop. She says, why are you playing, Papa? Get away. But anyway, I'm liking this thing. My first impression. This is by no means a review. This is just a first impression of it. And we're going, more than likely, Lord willing, we'll be sitting in this evening, 2 hours before dark this evening. Because I like every second of it. I really don't know that I'm going to keep that belt strap on there. It's got little pins. Check this out. It has, did you see this? Like if I wanted to take that belt strap off, it's got little Carter keys here. You can pull that pin out and remove it. How about that? And there's some thought been put into this. Somebody actually ground hunted a lot who designed this. It's got the Carter keys in there, but it has a wire tie there that keep them from making noise. Can you dig it? That's pretty good. So I'm liking this thing. My first impressions are pretty solid. I'll put some tape. Where did that make noise at then? It hit right here. See that? So what I'll do is put me a piece of tape right here, and that'll quieten that. All right, I'll put some tape here. Like you can lean it against a tree. You don't have to have the legs on it. You can just prop it against a tree there. That's cool. So the first thing I'll do is put tape down there and quieten that off down there. There's supposed to be, what does this strap go to? Oh, here we go. We got a, check this out now. What is this? Some kind of bag in there. Huh, that's a game bag. Okay. You can put your critter in this bag right here. How about that? And then when you're backpacking, you have this thing, let's aim this thing lower. Y'all can see what I'm doing here. You can do your backpack part. See, this will be against your back. You put your critter in here. I'm assuming I quarter mine up. And then that thing supports it while you're toting it. How about that? Is that not cool? But I honestly use my backpack. So I would probably never ever use that right there. Probably wouldn't. But that's cool though, I'll put it in there. It ain't like it's heavy, I'll use it. In case I double or something, I have doubled before and tripled several times. So man, my first impressions of this thing, let's talk now for a second. My first impressions of this PacSeat, I'm sorry, I got a sinus problem, is pretty doggone strong. Especially for a guy who's getting serious about hunting off the ground. I mean, this was my PacSeat before. And let me tell you right now, as far as comfort, this is as good as it gets, this thing here. It don't weigh much, you can tote it. For you guys that you maybe don't want to spend, these are $225, I think, something like that. And I was going to buy one, and they were like $350, and I said, "There's no way I paid $350 for no chair for nothing." And but now the price is down on them. And I looked up my buddy Jason Sankoviak. He had one at deer camp the other day. We were hunting together, and I was, first of all, anything he's impressed with the seasoning he's had, with the experience, then that makes me pay attention. And I see a lot of people doing reviews that probably hadn't killed 10 animals off the ground. And that makes me, boasting a lot of experience with proof makes me pay attention to your opinion. And I have never killed an animal off the ground with one of these because I just got it. But I have killed quite a few off of them with my Wally World Special right here, and with a 3-legged stool. But he had one in camp. I set in it up against the tree there around the campfire, and where we were all gathered up there talking, you know, and I really was impressed with it. So now I got one. And so I really don't see, the only way to get the bugs out of something new is to play with it, practice with it out here. But it's hunting season right now. So other than, I'm gonna quieten that leg thing off right there. And if you're careful, if you got a tree stand, it's gonna make noise when you're climbing. But and that's not gonna make noise when I'm sitting in it, just maybe when I'm setting it up. But I don't like it, so I'm gonna put some tape there and quieten it. But other than that, I'm really impressed. The little game bag thing here, I would have never known that was there if I hadn't started digging stuff out of it. Checking that seat out. But it looks like it's gonna pack pretty good. And one big thing that I already know I like is notice how narrow it is right here. Like most of your tree climbers and stuff like that, when you put them on your back, they sticking out way past your shoulders and sometimes even over your head. And that makes, number one, you ain't gonna do a ton of scouting with one of those stands on your back and then run and gun and find a place to climb and sit. It's gonna be awkward to carry with it outside your shoulders going through stuff, right? But this is narrower than your shoulders, or than mine anyway. And it's not gonna stick above my head. And it don't, this thing can't weigh but a few pounds. It's not heavy at all. That won't even come into play. I have walked 2 miles zigzagging through the woods looking for the right oak with a stand on my back and climb. But so I'll be able to take to the woods. I'm going to a spot I hadn't hunted at all this year. It's open for archery only, rifle season everywhere else. And I was able to put a deer in the freezer off a swamp chestnut a week or so ago. And that's where I missed a deer on swamp chestnut the other day. And this particular management area I'm going to today has a lot of swamp chestnuts. So I hadn't done no scouting on it. So I'll put this on my back here about 12 o'clock and start walking. And if I find something hot, that's what we're gonna do, is set up. So here's the unboxing and first impression videos of this Waldrop PacSeat. And I'm impressed, I really am. And I bought this too. Nobody gave it to me to say this stuff. I paid for this thing. So anyway, I will, as we hunt a little bit and I figure out any bugs that may be in it, I'll do another video. And maybe I'm pretty much going ground hunting 100%, other than, like I said, I got a couple lock-ons in the trees right now, in funnels, and I'll probably rut hunt them some. But as we get the bugs out of this thing, I'll do another video and show what, maybe by the end of the year, I'll do a video on everything I've learned about it, what I need to carry in my pack, and some ideas to make us all better ground hunters, okay? Maybe we'll have some meat to go with it, I hope so. I'm gonna hunt with my self bow the rest of the year as well, and unless it blows up. Because anyway, I just got this hunger to hunt with my self bow, and one of my tennis balls are missing. Did y'all see, Daisy, bring the ball back. Catch y'all next time. Y'all keep the good Lord first.